3, 2, 1. Yeah, yeah, oh, it's your boy, Fried Chicken. And this is Chicken Tips, episode 8. This is the map Downturn, and I might have brought some kind of search and destroy gameplay on this map before, but I don't think so. I think you're wrong. So what I like to start off with when I'm on offense is to go underground and to get behind the enemy. Now I do hear somebody's footsteps, and there he is. So I get the one kill. And I'm crouch walking. People use sit rep in search and destroy. It's definitely a good game mode to use sit rep in. Not every game mode is a good one because you can also hear your enemy your team's footsteps as well pretty loud, so you can get confused in other game modes like Ground War. It's not a good idea, but when people are using it here, I usually run it, and I usually like to crouch walk and be patient. So I hear that there's some guys in there. I see him, so I kind of have to ignore him for now, but I always remember the position that he was in just in case I don't know where I'm getting shot from. I go in here, I see a bouncing Betty, which helps out a lot, tells me not to rush. And then I get a hit marker. As soon as I get the hit marker with a stun grenade, I rush over and get that guy. So there's one last guy. Now I know that the last guy that I saw was over here. So yep, and he actually went around because I think he saw his teammate die in that corner. So he went over there to see if the killer was still there, which was me, and yeah, I was, but I was behind sufficient cover. But thanks to Chubby Chaser coming back to quick scoping for me. So I run the same strategy every single time unless the enemy catches on and stops me in a round. Then most likely at that point I will switch it up. So since I was pretty successful at running this route, now that I'm carrying the bomb, I run the same route because I do plan on planting the bomb. Some people grab the bomb and then they completely go for kills. But usually what I do is when I grab the bomb, I want to go directly for a bomb plant. So, or get it out of some type of troll's hands. But most likely I'm just going to, plant the bomb. So I'm doing a similar thing. I'm coming up escalators. I mean, not escalators, but subway stairs. I see somebody. And whew, I trust on the UMP long range, which is okay. It's okay, long range. And then I stun myself, which happens. But if you're comfortable with the UMP, then long range is not too bad. And I don't even get the bomb plant. One thing that I don't mention a lot in my Chicken Tips videos is that having a competent team, being able to do this, being able to kill the enemy, that's very important to winning any of these games. I mean, you could have a completely troll team or a team that does not care about the W, does not care about killing them, and you will not win. I mean, you might get a high score yourself, or you might just be so hard for you to get a high score even though you are a good player. So having a competent team definitely helps. So what I'm doing here is I see a lot of commotion going on. I see on the UAV that this enemy team is pretty much pushed up into the A building. So I'm just being I was just helping out a little bit. But now I'm back on track going for the bomb plant, and the UAV told me that it was someone over in the spawn. So I stun him just to make sure, and he's AFK. Beautiful. Add another headshot to my records, and I go straight for the bomb plant because most of the guys that pushed up into A, and I mean there may be an assassin guy still back here, but I also was using that bomb plant to gain a point streak, a point for my point streaks, and which gave me my century gun. So let's see what happens here. Alright, so everybody gets killed, as usual. That happens to me more often than not. I get a couple shots in this guy, and then I go for the flank, or I anticipate the flank move by him, which gets me the kill. Sit rep gives away this guy's position. It's coming from the left. And I just wait for him to hip fire. Get my attack helicopter. And then I get completely lucky on that last guy. I mean, honestly, he popped up out of nowhere, so he most likely had dead silence and was crouch walking, or who knows, but instinct told me to look that way, and I end up getting the kill. So now we're 3-0. This is the last round. I got both my kill streaks. What I'm gonna do here is, the first thing I'm always gonna do is throw down my sentry gun whenever I have that. Plus, I did plan on using both of my kill streaks this round, and then I run half of my normal route. So that was half of my normal route. Normally, I go all the way out there by the garbage can and get anybody coming from that area. But the reason I run half that route is so that when I go back to get my sentry gun, I don't have an enemy meeting me halfway before I'm able to put down a sentry gun. Because keep in mind, the helicopter and the sentry gun will go away if I get killed. So I do not want to get killed until those two things are completely exhausted of all their ammo and get off the map on their own accord. Now I'm the only one alive, so I definitely don't want to get killed because I want to win this match. Alright, so what I'm doing here is really similar to what I did to that guy when I was in the B-bomb, where I anticipated the flank. I'm actually flanking on this guy. So I'm assuming, which could backfire, that he still thinks I'm at the stairs or somewhere in that area. So I'm going to slowly get around, and he did. I was right. Normally that does not happen, where that assumption is correct, but in this instance, it was. Like, I've actually made a good move. And then now I know where this last guy is because of my UAV. The only thing is, and even though I was thinking about it a little bit, I do not want to chase him. He can win the gunfight some odd reason or do something weird, and I'd end up losing a round. Plus, my whole team is watching me from the lobby, and I want to set a good example of how to play the end of a match when you're 1v1. So I wait for him. I sit in between both bombs. I'm making sure I don't see him running towards B, but I want to check anyway to see if he is in B already. Maybe laying down by the bomb or maybe watching it. Now, since I don't see him in B planting already, I'm assuming that he's at A already. Because he would need 7 seconds to plant and he would have to run over to B. So I'm assuming he's already here. And nice. Get a stun on him. Deliver a package. That's pretty much it, boys and girls. So if you're still here, please like the video. Please thumbs up the video. I think I've earned that by now. And thanks to everybody that's been watching Gamers Remorse channel and then even the Fried Chicken channel. And I definitely appreciate you coming back. It's been your boy Fried Chicken. I go 12-1 on this one. Oh, also leave down in the comments what you think about the gameplay and commentary. Peace out!